So, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today, I want to just rant a little bit, not too much, because it is very impressive to see the amount of changes that are coming through for Lightfall. And I'm amazed with how seemingly, the quality of these changes are phenomenal, as well as the sheer amount of them. I'm going to go over just a few of those in this video, but I really do think this is a promising sign from Bungie, and although in the past some of these changes haven't really amounted to anything, I'm looking at you, Crucible, specifically. However, that doesn't mean that Bungie can't change and get better about things like Crucible, and of course, everyone's favorite, Gambit, because we all know Gambit hasn't gotten the love it deserves in quite some time. That being said though, the changes to not only seasonal mods, as well as mods in general, and elemental affinities, which is basically how, you can only have Bomber on if you're using Solar, you can only have Reaping Wellmaker if you're Void. That is out the window, right? Not only that, ability regenerating mods can be run all at once. That means like your Dynamo, your Impact reduction, or your Bombers, right? All of those mods can be run at once because the cost of them is going down, and they're also adding more slots to put them on to begin with. Not to mention that artifact mods like Weakened Clear, Superconductor Energy, Monochromatic Maestro, etc. All of those do not have to be on your armor anymore, which means you can have more mods on to mess around with your builds. And Bungie straight up said in their blog that there are so many new mod combinations that they're not going to have enough time to playtest them all, which is a little dangerous from a balancing perspective, because the community is probably going to find some combination that's utterly broken. However, it's kind of fun to introduce this kind of power creep with all these new ways to play the game with all these mods, because it's new, right? We haven't had this level of customization with mods since the introduction of Armor 2.0, and it's very nice to see them kind of spice up armor mods in this fashion, right? We're also reducing some class abilities like Marksman's Dodge, Gambler's Dodge, increasing roaming super orbs to make them more useful, decreasing one-off supers minus like Well, Ward, and Shadow Shot, just to make them, I guess, a little bit more powerful. I'm not sure what that change necessarily pertains to. They're messing around with some aspects. They're adding new ones, which I will eventually make a video about as well. And again, this change is nice to see. I hope they apply it to the game as a whole, right? This massive wave of revolutionary change, you could say. But again, it's nice just to see it happen, period. Even if it's just these quality of life and these changes that allow build crafting to reach a whole new level. Anyways, let me know what you guys will be doing with all of these new changes in Lightfall, right? And like I said, the changes I talked about here are just the tip of the iceberg. Like, it's going to be insane how different this game not only looks, but how it feels and how it plays when Lightfall comes out. It's going to be a world of a difference, quite literally. Anyways, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment, again, what you're going to be doing when Lightfall comes out with all these new mod changes, what you might be running subclass-wise, etc. Like this video if you like listening to me rant. If not, well then don't, so I know not to make these videos anymore. Anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you next time.